Hey guys, welcome back to the SlackTips for Beginners series with Balance Community. In this episode, we're going to be talking about taking your first steps. Our whole lives, we have learned to expect that when we take a step, the ground will be there because the ground doesn't move. With the slackline, this is not the case. If you try to walk like this on a slackline, what's going to happen is you start to commit your weight forward, you go to take the step, and as soon as you take your foot off, the line shakes like crazy and you miss the line and you fall forward. So we have to relearn to walk as if we were babies again. If you're patient and you stick with it, you're going to be cruising in no time. So let's position our feet as if they were on the line. Knees slightly bent, not totally straight, not extremely bent. And let's look at our chest as well. Bring your chest back, knees at a slightly bent but relaxed position. You can practice transferring your weight to the front foot before you make the next step. That looks like this. Push the hips forward, all of the weight onto the front foot. Now I can easily bring the back foot to the front. Now you repeat that, bringing the weight onto the front foot. 100% of the weight is on the front foot. Switch feet. Repeat. So now let's take what we just practiced on the ground and bring it to the slack line. Let's go ahead and stand on our line like we practiced. Find your balanced, controlled, and established position. Knees slightly bent, chest in line with the hips, chest in the center, eyes forward. Remember, do not lean your chest forward. Push your hips forward instead. And now we're ready to take our first steps. Let's do it. To take my first step, I'm going to slowly transfer all of the weight to my front foot. After you transfer your weight to the front foot, you're going to look for the line with your next foot by first finding it with your big toe, then next slightly turning and dropping the heel to the side of the line. Another thing that helps balance is to take this foot off. Now it seems like it might be harder to balance with one leg, but it's actually easier. So if you have all of your weight on your front foot, you should be able to easily take this foot off, put it on the line. Once you find the line, start to transfer the weight to that foot and repeat. One personal philosophy is that it's not about getting from one side to the other as much as it is feeling control and stability on the line. Sure, it's fun to try to make it from one tree to the other without falling, but if you're really interested in pursuing the slackline as a long-term practice, let's try to focus instead on finding control and stability. Alright guys, that's the end of the lesson today. Congratulations on making it this far. Be sure to check us out again next time when we talk about different ways to mount the slackline.